Hi guys, Sai here, and today I have a nether portal trap for you. It's fairly inescapable and pretty cheap to run as well. So, if we go through this completely innocuously placed nether portal, we will see. Yeah. Oh, well, that wasn't much of a trap, was it not? Huh. I guess I'll just get back to whatever I was doing on this server. What a waste of time. Yeah, okay. Well, at least the carpet makes sense now. Yes, now if we look at this armour I've got on here, Feather Falling 4 and Protection 1 gives me an enchantment protection level of 25, which is the absolute maximum. So I couldn't have survived that at all, regardless of what else I'd been wearing, what potions I'd drunk. That fall was deadly. Okay, so if we look at the trap itself and what's happening, we have some cows moving on to pressure plates and arrows firing when they do. This is a slightly faster version of Sethling's proximity detector because it's got 3 cows rather than 1. You can make it even bigger using 5 cows in 6 spaces, or you can just use 2 cows in 2 spaces, or as many as you want pretty much. You just have to expand the space for the number of cows so that they can stand still in the middle. And yep, couple of dispensers down here with arrows in. It takes about 10 arrows to knock someone off to their doom, because some might miss and the cows carry on moving around a little bit after you die. But yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty deadly, and the only way I can think of escaping is if you happen to be carrying a water bucket with you and have very quick wits or quick hands. So yeah, I suppose tutorial time. Okay, tutorial time. To start off, we want to find the coordinates where we want players to be landing. Ideally, this doesn't want to be right next to a large structure, or they'll be able to ender pearl onto it and save themselves from almost certain doom. So, if we have a look at F3, here we have 59, 56, 893, which isn't the nicest set of coordinates. So if we change that to, say, oh, I don't know, 80, that's a lot nicer, and 880, just for ease of calculation. Right, now you want to walk a couple of blocks back from this, so our players will be landing around here or something. And then we're at 56, and we want to go up exactly 103 blocks. So, if we build up like so. Now, as you can see, we are at block 159 on the y-axis. I've used leaves to get up here, because leaves are really easy to get rid of with fire, if you're in survival. And now you want to build a nether portal up here. This will obviously take a bit of scaffolding if you are in survival. However, it doesn't for me, because I'm not. And just set fire to our leaves. That should get rid of all of them. Or not. Does fire not travel? Fire wouldn't travel downwards very well, would it not? It'll be a lot easier to burn these from the bottom. Anyway, now, if we light our portal and head through it, remembering we're at 80, 880 in the other axes. Oh, it looks like this is close enough to the other one that we've accidentally ended up there. However, what we want to do, did we come through a random portal anyway, is we want to build out to, that's going in the wrong direction, 1/8 of your coordinates, oh, just relight that, in both the X and Z directions and as high up as you can. So we want to be at about 110. Oh, wrong button. Here and this way. 110, 10. Perfect. Or rather, there's perfect, but either manages it. And now we want to build a nether portal here, leaving a bit of space around it so that players can actually... Oh, we can go one higher here by the look of it, or even two higher. Perfect. Right. So, as I said before, you need to leave a bit of space around this portal so that players can walk out of it. Otherwise, they're going to mine around a bit. So, there we go, nether portal lit, and if we go through this, we connect straight to the portal that we just made. Right, at this point, we can get rid of F3, and you'll want to get your cows through, because after we start building the trap, you really don't want to be teleporting through this nether portal, and you probably also don't want to be transporting cows up from the ground to this point. We are going to start building the trap now. So, have your cows up here. If we cover the top 2 blocks of the portal with obsidian, like so, and then build a structure like this, 3 blocks out from the side, and this is the sum total of all of the blocks that the player can reach while he's stood in the portal, or holding shift and sort of standing just over the edge of it. And now, if we put our dispensers down here, you'll want to fill these up with arrows eventually, but not necessarily right now. And now we start building the main part. So, blocks to either side of that, doesn't matter what these are now. And then a 4x5 platform out, like so. And then another set of blocks at this end. Nope, not like that. You want repeaters pointing towards the edges. And pressure plates here, here, sticky pistons here, and here, solid blocks here. Now Seth Bling used glass blocks in his, however I'm using solid blocks, because if something goes wrong and the cow gets stuck inside a block, in this, using solid blocks, the cows starve to death. Using non-solid blocks, the cows stay on the pressure plates forever, and your dispensers just stop firing completely. So I'd rather have one less cow than a completely non-functioning trap. It works in this case because we have multiple cows. Apologies for the noise of emails receiving. Build fences out to the side here. You can fill this in more if you like. And now you want to put your cows in. So if we spawn 3 cows in here, as you can see, if they wander off to the sides, they get pushed back to the centre and off the pressure plates. You can't put 4 in here because cows occupy slightly more than a block and they glitch out and one of them dies. So, now we want to wire up all of these repeaters to the dispensers. That's what I was looking for. So if we come down 2 here, and then like so, and same on this side. Put a block beside the dispensers. And redstone here. Now if you watch, generally if a cow activates one pressure plate, they'll also activate the pressure plate on the other side. because the pistons pushing the cow back into the centre push it slightly off to the other side. We have a strange piston there that's not really activating. Oh, there it goes. However, generally, if the cows move at all, one of the pressure plates will activate, and that will activate the other and turn this redstone line on. And as you can hear, arrows are firing like mad. Now, this is pretty much done, so all you have left to do is, up here at least, put some arrows into the dispensers. That's not going to help as much, is it not? There we go. There's a new feature with the thing. You could put the cows in last, considering, but it doesn't really matter too much. Now if we drop to the floor, this will kill you. You could go back through the portal, possibly. It would be very difficult to, but maybe if you make another portal up there or something to get down. I'm not entirely sure. Or just don't take any excesses and accept the death. This should burn up that column. Only it didn't. Maybe if we set fire to the side. Okay, I would suggest making that column out of sand. Okay, all we have left to do now is build the bait portal. In this specific situation, because of the height of the ground here, I can just build the bait portals directly beneath the trap portal. However, it's not too useful to do this, because the people will know exactly where to get their items back from. So, realistically, we want to build, say, 60 blocks to the side, inside a building or something. Or a cave, maybe. We were at 880, weren't we? So if we build 60 blocks off here at 940, another portal. This portal is within the range, which is 64 by 64 in the Z-axis and F-axis. Z-axis and F-axis? Sorry, the Z and X-axes, you can move 64 blocks away from the Nether position and it'll still link up, but the Nether portal searches from the point where it should link in the overworld, searches for the closest portal. So since the Nether portal's at about 110, that portal up there, which is at 165, is a lot closer than the portal at the floor at 56. If you're building on top of a mountain, though, you will have to move the bottom portal off to the side. And going through lets us collect all the arrows, and now if we go back, we die. At some point. Oh, right, of course, we're not dying because we're in creative and arrows aren't hitting us. But if we were in survival, we would have died. As a bit of an afterthought, I suppose I should show you over here. These are the designs which I was... they're in the world download, which you will be having. These are the designs which didn't make my approval, or this one did, but I obviously had to build it up a bit. This one is working off Etho's obsidian coffin design, where you walk into the corner and the minecart, I don't know why I forgot my words then, the minecart rolls up onto the detector rail, firing the arrows and knocking you off. It does rely on your movement though. This one also relies on your movement, not so much to fall off, but to rain down an almighty hail of arrows on you. Unfortunately, a full set of protection armour will keep you alive through this, even though it's about 2 stacks of arrows. Yeah. It's pretty compact for the amount of arrows it fires. And this was... I was starting off thinking about using potions again, but... decided not to. Proximity works perfectly fine if you're building a trap in midair. since no one's going to be anywhere near. I should point out this trap does fire if you come vaguely close to it, so when you're reloading it you'll probably lose a few arrows, but not so much of a problem. Skeleton grinders get you lots more than you could possibly use. Okay, thank you for watching, have a nice day.